You know how this goes. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified. Like, share, subscribe. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Tuesday morning, 6:17 a.m. and I'm about to make the coffee. All right, millionaires, we're getting ready to go to fill-in. I'll be riding in with hubby. I'll tell y'all about it when I get to fill-in. All right, y'all. It ain't even 7 yet. It's already hot and muggy. So me and the kids might not go outside this morning. We'll see. I like to get them out super early before it gets super hot. And I promise you it's already hot. Sun ain't even up. All right, I'm finna go. Ooh, good morning, good morning, good morning again. I am still sleepy. Went to bed at 11:30 last night. Now you know, me and hubby is up to 2 o'clock in the morning. We still a pop up. I went to bed at 11:30. I think I got too much sleep. It's like if you get just the right amount of sleep, maybe 6 hours, you can pop up, still be rejuvenated. I mean, still be perky and up. If you sleep more than 6 hours, I think your body be like, okay, we really going into sleep mode now. And then you try to get up early and you just, you know what I'm saying? So maybe I shouldn't go to bed so early. So early. I can remember back in the day, you get 3 hours and you pop up and you ready to roll. Boy, you get 8 hours and you just, ain't going to bed that early tonight. I still got the sleep in my throat. You hear it? Do you hear it? And I done made it to fill in and everything. I'm standing here looking silly. I got my fish sticks for lunch. A game. A game. I gotta go plug up. I need to plug up my headphone. I need to plug up my microphone because I know they did. I think I used them one day, not realizing that the battery was low or whatever, because the light was on. But it must have been maybe the receiver, because the microphone on the light on the microphone was on. I never checked the light, alarm clock. I never checked the light on the receiver that goes into the phone, so it could have been dead. And I'm just talking, y'all. It just So yeah, I need to plug it up so I can use it today, because it'll drown out the background for these babies and the music on the TV and all that stuff will get drowned out, and I'll be good. I'll be great. I will be great. So I'm gonna take my morning meds. Delicious soup. Y'all, it's so good. Let me show you. Because you didn't see it. You're gonna see it at lunch, of course, but I just gotta show you now. Look. Can you see it through the writing and stuff? I'm ready. I'm about to pull it out the doggone thing. Okay. Refrigerator. Still clean. Still clean. Kitchen looking great. I swept, mopped it so good yesterday. Got the table ready. I got that area ready. So everything in the kitchen is pretty much done. I don't really need to do anything else in the kitchen. So what am I going to do today? I don't know. I know I said I got to get the chairs wiped up, but that's just, I don't know what I want to project. I already got in here yesterday. Got in here a little bit, got the table cleaned up. Let me show you. Got the table cleaned up, looking nice. You guys, I made these for mother-in-law. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, everything is so long ago. And it has, I mean, years. It has the blue side, so if she ever does this color, she can use it. Oh, I remember making them. They so long ago, but I remember making them. Look at the thread coming out. Let me put that over there. Oh yeah, look, I made this plate. I put them on the plate. Isn't that gorgeous? I had some kind of transfer paper. I don't even remember what I did, y'all. There's some transfer paper, and I got it put on there. They love it. I'm talking about, this is old. At least 7, 8 years old. All this stuff is when I first started making things. And I made her I was making so much stuff, and I was making her stuff, and yeah. I didn't make this, but I am going to secure it to the tray for her. That's that picture I got at home that y'all see all the time. There go me and hubby on the end right there. The last two right here on the end. Me and hubby. This is where I almost broke my nose. Was y'all paying attention? I don't think y'all was. This right here, stool, hit this wall. I think I made that nick right there, and I almost broke my nose. I just knew I was going to wake up with a black eye. And then I did the chairs. Y'all see these chairs? I did the chairs. I'm telling you, got to go over to Ernest style if you want to see this kind of stuff. Just making sure everything is secure. Get these lights turned on. And everything. Oh, it's a third room. The third room. Do I need to say anything about the third room? So the boxes I had stacked up, they have slowly gone through the boxes, I see. That's about all. It's the stuff from the boxes, and then you got toys and stuff need to get rid of. But we ain't gonna get rid of the toys, so yeah. And the baby girl who room this is, when she comes over, she sleeps right over there. Yes, she does. They don't use this bed because we never got all the stuff off of it. Oh, yep. Third room. Let me show you the second room. The second room. Not super bad. You know, just some clothes. I know how Maya is. She got ready for the trip. She's on the trip right now on a cruise. And I know she was in here throwing clothes and everything else, trying to get ready, trying to find suitcases. And the other baby comes over. She sleeps in her bed. And, you know, they're not going to make up the bed when they leave. That's not going to happen. Yeah. Second room and third room. We don't use them. So, yeah, we don't use those rooms. Everybody is in the front, in here. Everybody together. Everybody sleeps in here. This is where we are, in this one room. Besides the kitchen, of course. Of course, we're in the kitchen. That's why it looks so beautiful. Don't you agree? Looks so beautiful. Don't you agree? All right, you guys. I'm finna get started on my day. When they get here, I think we're going to try to run outside. I'm going to get me a little few steps in this morning. And, yeah, because it's actually been raining. The street is wet, so it's rainy, it's muggy. But as long as it's not raining, me and them babies going to try to run out. Let me see what's in here. Let me show y'all the little refrigerator. Little Frigidaire. And not associated, not sponsored, not getting not a dime. But isn't this cute, this little refrigerator? Frigidaire. You remember Frigidaire? Refrigerators. It got the little handle. You pick up, oh my God. This, you know you can get a 6-pack in here, right? So you turn the handle. And oh my goodness, y'all, look at the little window. And then they got them full of shots. And they cold. They cold. See, shotties. Oh my goodness. And mocktails. So this is not alcohol right here, a mocktail. That's why it's in here. I'm sure these shorties probably non-alcoholic, or they just don't drink. You know, you do Jello shots. Yeah, but isn't that cute? Isn't that the cutest thing? Guess where they found it at? The Goodwill. I'm like, oh man, why I couldn't find? I had found a refrigerator. Wait a minute. I had found me a little small refrigerator at the Goodwill, just as cute. You could put, and then it was like a lime green, and you could put at least two 6-packs in it. Cutest thing in the world. We had it for a long time. Well, a couple years. You know what I'm saying? I got it from the thrift. So, Goodwill. We had a couple years, and then it went out. This one they've had maybe a year. I thought it had went out at one point, but it didn't. I think it was the plug. So yeah, he got that fixed, honey. His little thing still working. I miss ours. It was so cute. We had our drinks in there in the room and stuff. Okay, anyway. I'm finna do some stuff, millionaires. I gotta do some stuff. And I gotta get over here and get my videos up while I'm here. And did I tell you what happened to the truck yesterday? Oh my God. That's why I didn't drive this morning. That's why we don't have a ride and chat this morning, because the truck, hubby was over here with me. He went to his brother's house. I think I told y'all that. And he lives like right over on the next street over here, right? So he over there, and they talking and laughing and having a good time. He crank up the lead, and the truck do not crank at all. It does not crank at all. So we already had been having trouble with it. You remember I told you it was dragging like, I was like, oh Lord. And I had to get off for a minute. It was the starter, and it is completely gone. Completely gone. So he dropped me off. He has to go to his brother's. He already got the tow truck scheduled. They're going to take it up to his car man and see if he can get the starter put on there today on his day off. Thank goodness. I said, things, they happen. You don't need it to happen, but when it happened where you can handle it easily, easier than, than rough. Because, I mean, it's at his brother's house. He didn't have to get it towed yesterday or anything. It wasn't in the middle of the street, all that kind of stuff. Wasn't no gas station. It was at his brother's house. So, now he did park in a weird way. And they had to push it over to the curb. But, that's my husband. He's going to do his thing. Oh, wait. He's here. No, wait. No. He's at home. He had to go back home. Anyway. So, so, I mean, it could have been worse. It's in front of his brother's house, for one thing. That's a good thing. And the brother has a tow truck driver living right across the street, literally across the street. So that works out. So he's not going to charge him as much as a regular tow truck, because it's his brother friend, brother neighbor, right across the street. So all that worked out. And he has a good mechanic now who actually said, yeah, bring it on in. He gonna let him bring it in. So that's good. So it's not good. Of course, you don't want your car to break down, but it could have been worse. You know what I mean? It could have been worse. So yeah, that is so cute. But anyway, so hubby had dropped me off. And thank goodness it was his day off. You know what I'm saying? That's another plus. It was his day off. So if he can get it fixed today, great. Because if he is not able to get it done today, then Wednesday, I will have to stay here all day. When I say all day, I mean all day. He will have to drop me off in the morning. He goes to work. He has to be at work at 5. I don't get off. Well, I ain't gonna say off, but I don't leave here until 5. Like, I left at 3:30 yesterday. It's not gonna be like that. these next couple of days because I believe that little chocolate baby coming, and they don't pick her up till 5. She's not an early pickup ever, and the rest of them is not early pickups every day. They're normally get out of here at 5. So it was very surprising that everybody left yesterday at 3:30. So we can't just rest on that. So with me not being able to leave here till 5 because I can't leave the children, and him having to be at work at 5, yeah, I just stay here until he gets off work, period, till 10, and then he'll pick me up and we'll go home, which is fine with me because I'm at home here too. I bring my food. I'm good. I'm at home. I can eat here if I needed to. But yeah, that's the gist of it. You guys, I didn't take my meds. Give me a second. I done got used to these 20-ounce bottles. I like that. I like that because you could say, I'm just going to drink 420 ounces. That's 80 ounces of water. That is good. That is great. Then I can't eat. Hold on. For an hour after I take my meds. After I take my first set of meds. And I take meds 3 times a day. I take 5 in the a.m. I take about 13 at 8 a.m. And after 8 a.m., then I can eat. And then at 8 p.m., I take 3 more. So, yeah, I took a lot of meds. All those meds have to be paid for. And that's going to be scary. But anyway, I ain't going to even start in on the meds, okay? I ain't going to start. I'm going to get hot. Let me go check this AC, y'all. Sheesh. We might have to bump that up. It's hot outside. It's 100 degrees out there this morning. She got it on a nice 73. I hope it ain't locked. Let's see. Okay, we got it on a 72. Let's leave it there. Shit. Shoot. Oh, I turned the ceiling fan on them cheering yesterday. I'm like, y'all, it's hot in here. And see, we do a 72 at my house. We froze. Well, until the temps go up. Like now, the temps are up. I didn't even look in the caddy to see what the temp was. But it's hot out there. I know it got to be 80-something this morning. Anyway. So anyway, what I was saying was, I take my 7 o'clock and I can't eat for an hour. So if I take it at 7:15, I can't eat till 8:15. And I need to take it at 7 so I can eat at 8 because I'm hungry. I'm up, I'm walking around, I'm hungry. Ooh, man, this thing around my neck. Whew. All right, y'all, I'm finna get started. I'm finna do something, okay? I'll talk to you in a minute. Man, I'm looking at one of these kids animated things on YouTube. And when I tell you they have thought of everything, this particular animation has all the kind of kids there is. And that you can think of anyway. They have, black, white, Mexican, African. There's literally a little girl on there who has pigment problems. You know how Michael Jackson's skin was turned, well, not like Michael Jackson. No, well, yeah, I think it was like Michael Jackson. Where you have the white spots, and then because your pigments in your skin. I'm gonna put a picture of it right here. Did not when I say they thinking of everything now, they are not leaving anybody out. It's amazing. That is amazing that they actually did a cartoon of a baby girl with the pigment problems. That is amazing. Okay. And let me tell you something. I'm scared to put it on here. I watched Electric Company. Do you remember Electric Company? Bill Cosby was on Electric Company. Why I looked at a few other clips, y'all. It's on YouTube. I looked at the Electric Company, put in Electric Company ABCs, and Bill Cosby is on there, and looked like every morning he would go to the bathroom to shave, and he would use the shaving cream to write letters and words on the mirror. So that's how he was teaching. Why on one of the clips he ain't got no shirt on? This man ain't got no shirt on. We don't see that now. We do not see that now. That's why I'm saying I'm even scared to put the clip right here, because if I have him on here with no shirt on, they line to copyright me. No shirt. When I say look it up, Electric Company, ABCs, and old Bill Cosby is. I mean, a lot of the old people. I mean, what's it? I saw Clifton Davis. I saw Morgan Freeman. I mean, and back then you didn't know all these people, right? Because I was young. I was a baby. I was a kid. I didn't know all these people. And now to look back on it, it's amazing to see all these people that's very much older now. You know what I'm saying? Doing electric. I did not know this. But the best thing in the world, and I may be able to put a picture of that up here. I don't know. Is when they side to side, they looking face to face at each other. But this is the view we get. We get the side view, and they are face to face. And somebody will say "be," and then the other will say "it," "bit," "be," "at," "bat." You know what I'm saying? He'll say "be," and the "b" will come out of his mouth, and "at" will come out of the other person's mouth. Then they'll put it together, and it's "bat." I used to love that so much. And I got to see one. So I'm going to try to get a picture of that also and put it on. It just took me back, y'all. It took me back. You hear me? It took me back. Anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know that before I forget, because I get home and I forget all about it. Okay. But yeah, I had lunch. Babies had breakfast. And I'm there till I had lunch. I had breakfast. Babies had breakfast. So right now they playing with their blocks, watching the animation on TV, and that's what made me come in here. They literally made a baby girl with the pigment problems. I cannot believe it. But anyway, everybody's having a good time, and it's rainy, so we're not going outside this morning. But I gotta get my videos together, so let me get back in here. I had forgot to turn the mic on. All right, I'm here. Gonna get lunch ready. Got the kids in there dancing and going on, honey. And hubby out going from place to place. It's a starter that we need, right? The starter. Why every AutoZone and Napa he go to, either they don't have the right one, or I think he found one and it wasn't the right one. He went to one where they said they had it and they didn't. So now he going to why it's always got to be so hard? Always got to be so hard. That's gonna be easy. Anyway, they in there having them a good time. I'm gonna do chicken nuggets today. I did pizza and fries yesterday, so we're doing chicken nuggets today. I don't know if I'm gonna do French fries or not. I guess so. Ain't nothing else to go with the chicken nuggets, chicken and fries. I know one thing. Um, she loves to give them canned goods. Need y'all to see me what I'm talking about. I need to turn y'all around. She like to give them canned goods, like ravioli and beefaroni and all that. But I don't like it because they make a mess. But I'm gonna go and give it to them because it's easier. They had French fries yesterday. I hate to do it to them again. So we'll just give them some beefaroni. I'm gonna open 2 cans. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, millionaire. Sorry about that. I had to get them in order. Get them in order. that that little yellow baby Cannonball. He is adorable. He is adorable. He's learning how to talk. He's walking now. He's bopping around. I love it. Huh? What I do? I ain't doing nothing. I'm talking on the phone. I'm talking to myself. Go on, Cannonball. I can talk to the camera if I want to talk to the camera. They over here getting on talking about who you talking to. They say ain't nobody on the phone. Talking to the camera. That ain't their business who I'm talking to. All right, y'all get in there. Get on in there. I'm fixing lunch. I've got lunch going. But anyway, so I roll them up the whole bowl and then just spread it out between them. And of course, they'll make a mess before they lay down. I'm gonna have to clean them, the table, the floor. Get in there, Cannonball. They can't come in the kitchen. They're not allowed past the threshold. Yet when you turn around, somebody always pass the threshold. Especially Cannonball. You always got a baby who you got to train not to go past the threshold into the kitchen. All right, so yeah, pop this in the mic, separated, and they got a meal. You know what I'm saying? See, they had pancakes for breakfast this morning. My father-in-law, he recycles too, so I'm gonna wash those cans. Our hubby has me washing out the cans, recycling. Do you recycle? Do you wash your cans and things out and put it in the recycle bin? Well, he loves it. We have 2 garbage cans, so that keeps him from having to empty one garbage can every 2-3 days because we use so much trash. You know what I mean? So hopefully we'll get that starter put on. If we get that starter put on and that truck is starting like it's supposed to, then I won't mind riding the truck. I'll let hubby have the car and you know what I'm saying. I like the caddy too, but it's now after we just got a part put on there, they're making it run really good. Guess what's wrong with it now? The motor mount. When you put it in gear, the whole motor just it just shifts and you feel it. Millionaires. Why? 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 I think we had that problem, I want to say, 6 years ago we had that problem with the Cadillac, and we got it fixed because it ended up messing the car up bad, that motor mount. And I know we had that thing fixed. So that's at 6 years and that's it? You need another one? Something ain't right, y'all. Something ain't right, and I'm sick and tired of it now. But I'm saying, if we go and get a brand new car, what do we do with the other cars? Because you trade them, they give you nothing. And I've always been told, once you own a car, you don't get rid of it. You own that car. Don't get rid of it. That's what I was always taught. Don't get rid of it. You own it. But Jesus, so sick of these repairs. Sick of these car repairs. And I think it's too old to go to one of these warranty places and steal. Put that ball back, Cannonball. Nope. No ball. No ball. No ball. Leave it alone. It ain't no closet back there, Julie. He said he put it in the closet, Peanut Head said. And there's no closet there. So not sure what she talking about. But beautiful, that is beautiful. And I give them a whole little bowl full to themselves, and good enough for me. If it was good enough for my son, good enough for my grandson, then it's good enough for them. But by it being so easy, I really don't need it ready. Lunch is 11 o'clock. I'm not going to give them lunch until maybe 11:30. They get through eating, and by 12, they'll be ready to lay down. So, yeah. But all right, I'll see y'all in a minute. Well, I got the babies laid down for their nap. Nice and quiet. Got them watching Peter Rabbit. Well, the one that's still up. The rest of them fell asleep already. They be tired because they get up early to get here. Be sleepy when they get here. So by the time they get through eating, they ready to go to sleep. I remember nap time when I was in school. I don't remember nap time at home, but I remember nap time when I was in the kindergarten, and I liked nap time. We had a towel. You brought a towel from home back then. And, yeah, I remember that. I remember I liked nap time. And my granddaughter, boy, when she was little, I hated for her to go to sleep because if you wanted to wake her without her waking naturally, you couldn't. I mean, literally, you can pick her up, shake her. That girl would not budge, wouldn't wake up, wouldn't flinch, wouldn't nothing. I used to have to check her heart. Is her heart still beating? That girl used to scare me. She would not wake up. I'm talking about, I had to pull her out the car, all the things. She wouldn't wake up. Anyway, I'm just a little reminiscing. All right, y'all, I got lunch in the oven for us. And, yeah, I'm finna get started on getting content out for the day. Let me go see. I heard somebody talking. I'll be back. Man, as I got y'all sitting in the corner of this dashboard right here. Let me move back. I don't know. I got people everywhere. We up here picking up the truck. They already fixed it. These folks are fast. Do you hear me? They got somebody to do everything. They got a section here, 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 here. They got sections everywhere. I hope they done. They walking around like they don't know what's happening. Go ahead. Okay. All right, I'm going on home then. My baby. I don't know my way home. Police flying down the doggone street. Oh, Lord, I gotta get over somebody in front of me trying to get up. These folks flying down this dang on street. What street I'm on? I'm on something. I can take this all the way home. I ain't gotta go no crazy directions. I can keep straight and get home this way. Sound good to me. Yeah, so, yay. I'm off work. I'm out for Philly, and I don't call it work because I don't go there and do it enough to call it work. So, yeah. I'm done with Philly for the day. I had another nice, easy, breezy day. Don't play. Let me turn y'all around while y'all propped up, okay? All right. Well, I got y'all up there before we start falling down. Get you some views. We ain't hollered with this way before, so get you some new views. Listen, when I get my RV and I get my camera, you gonna have views already from this. But y'all, I'm gonna be taking some beautiful pictures, and I think I want to be I want to sell them. You know what I'm saying? I want to take the beautiful pictures, frame them, and sell them. I promise you I do. Do people still do that? Is that still a thing? Or will I have to see things you just never seen before in order to get somebody to purchase from me? I don't know, but I really want to do it. Even if I just make a museum or whatever you want to call it, in my house. You know what I'm saying? Hang everything in my house of all the places we've been, all the beautiful things we've saw, and all that kind of stuff. Once I get my RV. Once we get our RV. Not mine, ours. What is this? It look like... wait, am I supposed to go this way? Yeah, I'm supposed to go this way, y'all. I think I'm about to mess up. Shoot, Jay, I was about to mess up. Northeast Parkway, whatever it is, north is East Parkway North. Oh, that's a lot of direction. That's a lot of direction. And whoever called me back talking about, well, they thought I was ready. I ain't ready. I'm gonna be like, oh my God, but we good. I mean, when I say we so lucky this happened on his day off, oh my goodness. He would have had to take off. Ooh, I'm about to choke out. He would have had to take off. And he hates to take off. I hate for him to take off. But that's money lost. And when you living from check to check, baby, you don't want to lose no money. Look at that fool sitting in the middle. Is he supposed to be doing this? Why ain't nobody else doing it? Just him. Now he going back, y'all. But now he can't get all the way back because that car behind him. See, he's stuck in the street now. And we turning. Somebody gonna be done turned on the young. Boy, I tell you. We sure know how to drive, don't we? We sure don't know how to drive. I wish I could show y'all to the right side over here. It's the zoo. You're not gonna actually see the zoo. But I just want you to know it's over here. Then we have this Overton Park. It's supposed to be a really nice big park that we have. I don't think I've been over there since I was a child. So it's like, it's the kind of park where you want to go and have a family function. It's that kind of park. So I'm sure you have to, you know, pay for something to get tables and take up space like that over there. I'm sure it's not free. But, you know, I'm not gonna have an outside party for nobody anyway, because there's too many bugs, honey. Bugs, and you trying to cook, bugs all in the food, bugs all around your face. I ain't even finna do it. I ain't even finna do it. And I hope he got everything he need out of this car. Young man over here, he always hear this guy right here. He know what to do, how to sell his Gator. He got Gatorade and water. He just dip out, have it up in the air. If don't nobody move, he go back. He don't walk through all the cars, just walking through. He walked up, came out a little bit, put him up in the air. Nobody let their window down. Nobody did nothing. He went right on back. Look, he went to the other side. I think the other side is his best side. I see him over there doing more walking on the other side. But he's a nice young man. You know, he been there on this corner a long time selling his water and Gatorade and stuff. I hate to say it, but I think these other young men is stealing their products and then selling them out here on the corners and stuff. Because I see too many of them just walk out. Like Family Dollar is catching heck. They just walk out of there with stuff. They just walk out. Just get what they want and walk out. Don't care. Don't look back. Don't care. So I'm sure, because I've seen them walk with a whole thing of candy right off the counter. They just took all the candy out the doggone counter. Walked out, probably went right out there in front of the store on the corner in the street by the light, at the light, and sold it. I'm sure they did. What you do with the money? What you doing with the money? Are you buying drugs? What are you doing with the money? Are you literally taking care of yourself because you have nobody to take care of you? That's why you stealing? So are you getting food? Are you getting clothing, undergarments, all that kind of stuff, deodorant, toothpaste? Or are you buying drugs? What are you doing with this money after you steal the product and sell it? They was talking about it today, honey. They said these basketball players. Oh my God, y'all! Let me see, Asa. You see what I'm saying? I hit that and it almost pushed me clean into that grass over there. All that little bumpity stuff just then. That wasn't no hump. That was some bumps and some holes and all that stuff. And it almost just pushed me over there in the grass. So on top of everything else, Asa 184, it ain't safe to hit them doggone potholes. Okay. So that's my answer. When you ask, because you're going to ask, that's my answer. It ain't safe to hit the doggone potholes. One just almost killed me. But anyway, the basketball guys said they do not want to come to my city. It is not safe. And when I keep telling y'all that, I'm not playing. I am not playing the things these young men doing out here. And it's these young men. Say what you want to say. It's these young men. And I ain't calling out no color, but you know what color it is. And they said that it's not safe to go to this city. I'm not going to play ball. They said I will quit playing before I go to that city and play basketball. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Right there. And it needs to be said. It needs to be put on blast because they doing all these other things talking about crime going down. No, it ain't. And I look at the news every day. It's a fresh dead person. It's a fresh dead person every day. And that's at least one. That's least one every day. But they saying the crime is going down. Are you crazy? Like when they say that, they really get crazy. Then we get 2-3 deaths a day. We get 2-3 people shot a day dead. You know what I'm saying? When they start saying we're doing good, they have to make sure they get that level back up to where it needs to be. And they just go out there and just go crazy, you know. But it needs to be put on blast. It needs to be put out there because they spending money on everything that we don't need. We don't need none of that stuff. You know why? Because it ain't safe to do anything in this city. Your car gonna get broken into, stolen, you gonna get robbed, you gonna get shot, something. So it's not safe to do anything. So why are you spending money on stuff for us to do and for us to see? And why? Get the crime under control. Then you need to start doing all that kind of stuff. We can't even go to nothing. So why you do it? And then if you get it under control, you're not going to get it under control unless you put them, you got to make examples. I done said this 100 doggone times. You got to make examples. You got to show them that the punishment is going to fit the crime. It is going to fit the crime. And since it's a new day, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, then some laws need to be changed. It really do. Yeah, you are innocent until proven guilty. And you are innocent until I see you on video doing it. And if it's AI, all that kind of stuff, we know AI got it going on. AI do so good. But it's ways to know if it's been doctored, if it's AI and all that. It's ways to know it. It's ways to know if this is really happening or not. Did this really happen? Is that really that? Yeah. If you can fake it, you'll know. You can find out it's fake. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Build more jail if you need to. Because they keep saying the jail we got, the doors don't even lock. Half of the doors ain't even locked. So they can walk up out their cells. Those ain't like it's so ragged and so old. They talking about fixing it. Gonna take millions to fix it. Don't fix it. Build new ones. Start now. Get that thing built. Put them all in there. Then knock that one down. Build another. You need more than one. You don't have enough space. Because what they doing now, it ain't no go to jail and get right out. You got to keep them. And no, we do not have to feed them. Guess who can feed them? Themselves. Themselves. You know how? You get contracts and you make them work. They don't leave the prison. Nope. They stay shackled. You understand what I'm saying? They stay shackled and they work like they used to. Like it used to be. You didn't want to go to prison back in the day. You did not want to go to prison. They don't care now. It's easy now. I talk about this so much, but every time I can't. I just have to. That's the way for me to get it out, I guess. That's the only way I'm going to get it out, because I never run for mayor or city anything. So I won't get it out that way. I'm not going to be out here protesting. Ouch. And then that's the bad part. Is you still recording? Y'all listen. My bad, y'all. That when that phone called, it hit me on my knee every time. That hurt. That hurts. But anyway, I'm not gonna protest and all that kind of stuff. So my word means nothing. So if I can get on here and just let it all out, I'm not gonna let it all out. Okay. If it make me feel better, let it all out for y'all. I'm gonna let it all out. But seriously though, I mean, what is it gonna take? What don't they understand? It is so bad that you got to call the Marines and all this kind of stuff for everyday people. Guess what, y'all? You need to start making examples. You need to make these folks not want to go to jail. That means they won't do something to go to jail. You understand what I'm saying? And if their life is so bad that they cannot feed themselves and all these kind of things, and or parents on drugs and all that, then we need to have those kind of resources to help. We really need to help. We need resources to help people. We got to figure that out. Now, instead of taking our money to fund and pay and feed criminals, take our money to fund and feed people in need. You know what I mean? People in need. And I mean, they had it to where if you I can't remember what it was. Hold on, don't make me tell a story. Wait a minute, I'm about to tell a story. Now you know what, I don't even want, because I can't remember all the details, so I ain't gonna even start, because that might be too controversial anyway. You know, I can get a little controversial, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too controversial. But anyway, y'all done fell on my knee, so I'm gonna go on to the house and I will see you when I get home. All right, let me calm myself down, listen to some talk radio until I get to the house. All right, see you in a minute. Whoo, made it in the house, millionaires. Now I got more work to do. I already cooked dinner, so hubby got leftovers today. I still need to make something for him for tomorrow. He has to have something to eat while I'm not here. He's going to work, so he's not going to be over there with me. So I got to get that together, and it's time for dessert of the week, because boom, bam, boom, all the cookies are gone. When I say we destroyed them butter cookies, we destroyed the butter cookies. Okay, so I think I'm doing orange tonight, so you guys will see it. All right, let's get on it. I got to get on it. I ain't got that. Look, it's 4:30. Let me see. These are our two major players. I'm going to do it exactly like I did the strawberry cake, strawberry shortcake. So this will be a orange bundt cake. Ooh. Ooh. All right, I'll see you guys in a minute, okay? Hey, why not? Wait a minute. Man, let's do this. Hold on, I'm gonna get it. All right, see you in a minute. Millionaires, this is editing me. I literally forgot to close my video yesterday. I'm crying. I am so sorry, you guys. I love you guys to the moon. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified when I'm here. Hey, bringing beauty back to life. Peace, millionaires. Peace. Wait a minute. Let me turn the light on for you. Don't think it ain't on. Love you guys. Peace. So, did you like, share, subscribe? Did you hit the bell to be notified?